What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Married to Sports. With me as always, I have Corey Hot Rod and the Diabolical One. How you guys doing, man? It's been a while. How y'all doing?
Yeah, As doing good. Doing good.
We're doing pretty good after our late night podcast last night. Haha.
Yeah, we were at last night, bro.
You guys some crazy.
What do you mean? What time did y'all have a podcast last night?
Like 11,
We were way in bed, Dio.
11 midnight.
We were in bed, Dio.
Yeah, it was.
We old.
This overnight thing's got me messed up. I'm not even gonna lie.
How's Ollie doing, by the way?
Still positive, but he's like Michelle. Gets sick and the kid can eat because he has influenza B. He ate a whole can of Pringles.
That's what Britton had.
Yeah. I'm just like, he's still complaining about his head hurting and everything, but yeah, he ate a whole can of potato
Yeah.
chips.
Britton's appetite. Well, no, I take that back. He was strictly crackers and ginger ale and Gatorade or Powerade. But anyway,
Well, he's staying downstairs, so I don't need it.
so I will take Kirk Cousins in Pittsburgh, and I will give you an Aaron Rodgers.
I called it
That's
last night.
funny.
We were talking about your Steelers and we were going over some of the free agent moves. And we were
Dude,
saying that
we made some good moves.
Oh, my take last night would have made you so mad.
if,
I don't give a shit. Oh,
I said if Aaron Rodgers retired today, how would you feel about Kirk Cousins coming to the Steelers? Because he's out there.
Mhm.
That was my exact words, wasn't it, Brandon?
That was your question, yes.
Brandon, yeah, I know. I bet Brandon did not like that.
No, I don't hate it. I mean, I think that's one. I think that's their only other option. I think you either have Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins. I think Mike McCarthy wants Aaron Rodgers, but I think if go
Well,
ahead.
my thing is, my thing with them is okay. I know Will Howard got drafted last year. If they brought in Kirk Cousins this year, I would, or Rodgers was back, whatever, because McCarthy has done that before, has groomed a quarterback to take over for another quarterback. But I mean, you got to at some point give Will Howard a chance.
I just be honest with you. I think Kirk Cousins and Will Howard are more of a similar quarterback than Aaron Rodgers and Will Howard. And I'm sorry, but let's just admit that Atlanta is a dumpster fire, and it didn't matter what Kirk Cousins went and did there because one, he was recovering from a 2-year injury. This was his second year from that injury on a bad team.
Yep.
Come on.
Agree with that.
Well, the thing is too is you got to remember some of the moves. I mean, Tua to Atlanta. I mean, that one is not.
Did y'all see the ambulance video of him
it's-
going to sign his contract?
Yes. Poor Tua.
Tua gets Tua by his name.
But Penix might not even be ready by the start of the season because this is his third ACL tear, and it happened in November.
Tua's got weapons down there.
So
In
yeah,
Atlanta,
yeah,
I think
you
Atlanta's
know,
gonna be fine.
as
Other
long as,
than
as long as that offensive
Kevin
line
Stefanski
holds up.
bothers me, but back to Kirk Cousins to Pittsburgh, and this is where y'all are gonna butcher me. But if I have to pick between Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins for 1 year, Mike McCarthy's already coached Aaron Rodgers. I want to know what's going on behind the scenes with Will Howard. What are we not seeing?
I know. That's exactly what I want to know, and I understand your point on that one with because he has coached Rodgers before. So I do know, I do understand it because he does know I know with a lot of the older quarterbacks though, the playbook doesn't mean as much because they catch
Right.
on pretty quick. But Rodgers does know the system that McCarthy's going to run, blah blah blah. But
Well, not only that,
you know, now if it's more than 1 year,
you got a better run game.
I yeah, they do. They do now.
That's going to alleviate a lot.
And let's see if they're at least smarter than let's see if they're smarter than Carolina, okay?
I don't know.
Because obviously it showed last year. Rico Dowdell. It showed last year, and it showed the year before with the Cowboys. The more runs that Dowdell gets, the stronger he gets.
And see, and I said that too. The last
And
7
when
games last
Hubbard-
year, or
Yeah,
the year he was with Cowboys, the last 7 games, like he really came on. And
yeah,
I was like, why did we get rid of him? Like
yeah.
he was starting to emerge. He was a young player on a small contract. You know what I mean?
Well, and well, we seen it. We seen it last year with Williams. Dallas did run it more last year with Williams than they did with beginning of the year before with Dowdell and that. But when Hubbard got healthy last year, they went away from what was working with Dowdell, and they made the playoffs, but they were one and done.
See, I said this as a Carolina
They
fan.
put too much back on.
I said this as a Carolina fan during the football season. I would much rather trade Chuba Hubbard and keep Dowdle because I like the size he has compared to Hubbard.
Well, whatever team signed him, which is the Steelers, they got to understand that the more run he gets, the better he gets. But also the downside of that, the more runs he gets, the more wear and tear is going to be on his body. So I wouldn't sign him for a long contract
No.
because it's going to be Ezekiel Elliott again.
Rico, I'd get him on a 3-year deal. 3-year, $30 million,
would
$10
put him
million
about-
guaranteed. Like
Yeah, that would be about the right.
$30 million
amount of time.
guaranteed, $10 million a
Because
year. Sorry, I know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because anything over 3 years, the way he runs, the way he is as a running back, you're just
Now,
asking for trouble.
Here's a question for y'all.
No, he don't run like Scat. Scatterboos, that's a whole different thing.
Well, the Scattaboo is, but yeah, Scattaboo's that's another one. I would not put on a big contract.
Here's a question I have
Let's
for
do
y'all
it.
since we're talking about running backs. Dowdle or Kenneth Gainwell? Who would you rather have in that Pittsburgh system?
Oh, Dowdell now. It's Mike McCarthy. Mark McCarthy is still a West Coast offensive coach. Dowdell can catch the ball out of the backfield, but he can also run. That's what the West Coast offense is. Play action is a big key in the West Coast offense.
Because
I mean-
Gainwell had some great games also with the Steelers. So
You can still use him on third down and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. On if it's not short, third and short. But yeah, I would go Dowdell. That's just me. I mean, he shows what he can do in the run game. West Coast offense, is off of the run game. I mean, it's a passing offense, but it's parlayed with that run, play action. So, as long as they don't run 4 tight ends again this year.
and you know what? That you say that jokingly, but that's something that Pittsburgh got right with Darnell Washington. If they utilize him more in the McCarthy system with that West Coast offense, he's going to emerge as one of the top 10, 15 tight ends in the league.
And you got 2 guys you can put in the slot up there in Pittsburgh. I mean, I like that Washington kid, but Freiermuth as well.
Hey, you gotta
I love what
think.
Pittsburgh has done.
We now have Pittman Jr. and we've got Mr. I'm going to fight the fans.
Metcalf.
No, was it DK? No, we don't have DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
DK
it is
Metcalf.
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, it's DK.
So you got those 2 guys, and then you've got Washington as your tight end. Hell yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what they've done in the offseason. I like what they've done on their defense. I will
Yes,
say
the
that.
defense especially. And here's the thing, Brandon. Here's what I was going to tell you. And I was just telling Morgan, who's a Cowboy fan that's here. You guys, you
Good
guys
job,
have made the
Morgan.
moves. I forgot you were a Cowboy fan also, Corey. You guys have made the move that you're going to make the playoffs this year. This season,
Yeah.
you're going to make the playoffs. Hold up. She just did the same thing to me. Next, the 27-28 season, though, you guys win the Super Bowl. I've already called this. I'm telling you. You're going to win. You're going to
Well,
win the Super
you
Bowl
know,
with a
the thing is,
third-year coach. And Dak's
what
going
a
to
lot of
retire.
people aren't realizing, they were wondering why Thomas has been traded, Oza got traded. They don't fit the 3-4 defense, and that's what Parker's bringing in is the 3-4 defense. I just hope we get another edge rusher that's and a linebacker.
Now, do y'all still have the guy you got from the
I wanna
Packers
see-
in the Packer trade? Do y'all still have him?
Yeah, Kenny Clark. He's going
And
to
the
be
new guy.
he's going to be one
And
of
the
the D
new guy we
tackles.
just traded from the Packers. We're gonna
And
be
Gary,
we're gonna
he'll
be
be
the
an edge
Packers
rusher.
South.
He'll be
You know what? Who
On
cares,
defense.
Brandon? As long as you can win some damn games.
Listen,
Yeah, I think if we hit the right draft picks, I like what we're doing. I like that Thompson at
I
safety.
said it last night. The Cowboys.
Get rid of Wilson. Get rid of Wilson. They can't be in. He doesn't know his assignments.
since y'all are talking about it, let's talk about it. This
Oh,
Rashawn
here we
Gary,
go.
this Rashawn Gary trade,
Mhm.
right? They came out. Adam Schefter said on ESPN that it was part of the initial Micah Parsons trade.
Mhm.
Let me ask y'all a question. Who do you take?
I've got some questions for you, but go ahead.
Max Crosby or Kenny Clark? This should be a no-brainer. I'm Max Crosby all day.
Hold
I would just Max
Trey
Trey Hendrickson or Max
Yeah.
Crosby or Kenny Clark.
Prior to injury, I'd take Max Crosby.
Zaire Franklin or Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
Clark.
Jamel Dean, Jacoby Dean, Kenny Clark. You see what I'm saying?
Now, Kobe Dean, I would have taken in a heartbeat. They should have tried
There
to
are
get
better
harder, but-
players out there.
Yeah.
To rush the passer, to play defense, to do something, right? Besides twiddle our thumbs, and we didn't.
I understand that, but here's the thing too that we did that was key when we got Gary. He redid his contract, and we've had a bunch of others and got us down under the salary cap. I like the Thompson for the safety. We definitely need linebackers, and we definitely need another edge rusher. I will
Man,
agree with
you're
that. I want him to bring back Clowney, but he won't. they
I would have
won't.
brought back Clowney. If you're going to get an old guy from the Packers, Walker was available.
Well, they weren't.
Quay Walker.
Yeah, Quay Walker was, but I know that they wouldn't trade him to the
They just
Cowboys.
traded him.
They didn't want to, Brandon.
No, I know. No. They yes, no. Dallas wanted him, and the Packers would not trade him to Dallas.
Why would they not? We traded him. Micah
Dallas
Parsons.
wasn't giving
They're
him
going to
enough.
trade us whoever we want.
No. I'm talking about now. They didn't. Dallas didn't offer them what they wanted, like a draft compensation, because you got to remember we don't have a number 2 this year, and that's what the Packers were asking for. Walker
For the
was
Micah
a number
Parsons
2.
thing, I would have asked for Quay Walker.
Why wouldn't you have given up?
Could have done. Oh yeah, they
But
could
if
have
you
done
wanted
that.
him, but if you wanted him
it's
so
Jerry
bad,
Jones.
why didn't you offer up Pickens?
I don't want to offer a Pickens.
Pickens.
I'll give you CD.
Hold
I'll
on.
give you no hands land.
What if he becomes Antonio Brown?
No hands, Brown
No hands, lamb. He said, Corey.
or Lamb.
Then you got Antonio Captain Antonio Brown.
Speaking of Brown,
Oh,
how would y'all see a Raiders Eagles move then? Well, AJ Brown going to the Raiders for Max Crosby and Pitts.
I don't see it because I don't see the Eagles getting rid of AJ Brown.
That was a Justin Jefferson to Minnesota take right
No,
there.
I was reading that was one of the.
You can't read. That's not true. We already know that's a lie.
That was something that they said, but
What happened?
I'm telling you right now, they're not trading AJ Brown because I'm pretty sure that the Eagles want, if not one, 2 first-round draft picks for him.
We talked about.
They wanted like a Michael
I think that's
Parsons
going
deal.
to change before the season.
Really? Do you think
It might. I mean, it depends if he pulls out his stuff.
We talked about it last night. There's really not many players worth 2 first-round picks.
Do you know what Miss Diane has in her bedroom, gentlemen?
What's that?
She has a autographed Saquon Barkley New York Giants helmet.
My helmet.
Nice.
Helmets.
And you have a Houston Texans, and who was that?
JJ Watt.
J.J. Watt.
They're talking about my helmets. Yes.
I just was like, wow, that's awesome.
And my Penn State one's up there. They're gonna be
She's just cooler than you, Dial. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
know. I'm just like, wow, I don't even have that.
I do.
Yeah, anyway.
So, anybody else? Any other? Is there anything else you like out there when it came to free agency? Since you guys,
All right, so I want to know what y'all think about Gardner Minshew to Arizona. And also, I'm going to talk about this. Why in the world, if you're the Chiefs, would you take Justin Fields?
Aha! I knew he was going to go there. Ah, I love it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I've been wanting to talk to you guys about Justin Fields because this is crazy. This is crazy talk. But go ahead.
So, the craziest one to me is Kyler Murray to Minnesota.
That's a video out of that one, too. Y'all see that video?
who to Minnesota?
Kyler Murray. I'm not a big fan of it, but at least he's playing in the dome.
But here's the thing. It blocked Aaron Rodgers from going to Minnesota.
We can't hear you, Dio. You're away from your computer.
So it stopped Aaron Rodgers from going to the Vikings.
He's going to your team.
No, he's not. We're getting Kirk Cousins.
I think he's retiring. We all got something different
He's doing
going on
the
here.
he's doing the Kaiser Soze. He's going to retire.
No.
So,
He's doing the Aaron Rodgers going to make you wait.
You know what? If the Steelers
Dude.
pick up Kirk Cousins, the Aaron Rodgers door is shut.
yeah. Well, here's the sad part: is what I've heard today is they're waiting on him to decide, but Kirk Cousins is their backup plan, and I'm like, why are you waiting again?
It's driving me crazy too, man. Trust me.
All right, let me ask
So
you this.
here's my take on that. Mike McCarthy is in his first year of coaching the Steelers. It should be Tomlin. It should be Tomlin running it back. But you have a young Will Howard that we have not seen what's going on behind the scenes. That is not Mike McCarthy's guy. It might be. He has to see, right? We don't know what he look. We don't know what's going on with Will Howard behind the scenes. We've not seen it. We don't know if he's performing bad. We know he's gotten hurt a little bit. Mike McCarthy would like to have his own quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who he is familiar with, to run his system that he's familiar with, to teach Will Howard. It makes sense on a coaching aspect.
I can understand that, but I mean,
Is the old Aaron Rodgers
if
the
that's the
solution?
reason,
The fan in me wants it to be, but I did watch him miss a whole lot of reads and not look good last year. I did see that.
True.
yeah.
True.
You know, I mean, there was times that Philip Rivers was better than him.
No, there was
I mean,
times he
come
was
on
back.
now.
And he had some flashes, though.
Oh wow, that was a good take.
I'm just, I'm not, and that's nothing against Aaron Rodgers, but we got a guy that's older, reads and look better. I mean, there's something
But you got to have more than just DK Metcalf to
Because I
throw
mean,
to, too.
yeah, that is true. You know, that is true. And I mean, I don't know. It's hopefully this. Like I said, I like the moves the Steelers have done so far. Besides the quarterback issues, that's still out in the air. I like some of the stuff. And by the way, Rashawn Gary is only 28. Brandon Kenny Clark is 30.
No, I like Rashawn Gary. Like, I really like him as a player.
Obviously, keep bringing him up.
I would have taken Quay Walker.
I understand. I agree with that because especially with our needs, I
I would have taken
understand
him
that.
last year over Kenny Clark.
I do. Yeah, I understand that. Yes, I agree.
That was all I was.
You know, that's my thing. Yeah. You know, I like what Dallas is doing and
I do too.
doing so far.
I do too.
I'm enjoying it.
It's not rock.
You know, there's teams like the Kansas City Chiefs with getting Justin Fields.
I
What
don't get it.
I love it.
in the world was that for?
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
You think he's
because-
the quarterback
Here's the
after Mahomes?
Huh?
You think he'll be the quarterback after Mahomes, or you think he's forever just give me a backup now? Is that what? we're
No, I
saying?
think they're actually trying to save his career.
I don't see how. You know what? It reminds me of
Hold on now.
Trey Lance. It reminds me of Trey Lance, brother. I'm sorry. I'm a Trey
Justin
Lance
Fields is
all day
a
long.
very athletic quarterback. Does he make all the
So
throws?
what?
No, he doesn't make all the throws. But can he make the throws? Yeah, he can make some throws.
Hang on a second.
The Chiefs are known for winning Super Bowls. Andy Reid is. I mean, he's like a Michael
without
Vick.
people like Justin Fields. Oh my God.
Listen, man. Justin Fields was that Eberflus. And then the Jets. Somebody help that kid. They're throwing him a lifeline. We don't know what he's been because he's been with a bunch of shit.
Hold on a second. So you're saying Tomlin, run it back Tomlin, did not utilize Justin Fields properly. Is that what you're saying?
Justin Fields was 4-2. He had a winning record.
Yeah.
And no,
Again,
Yeah,
I'm asking the question. Is Justin Fields, did he get railroaded by Tomlin? Is that what you're saying?
Justin Fields did not do a
I
good
don't
job
think they
moving the
should've played
ball in Pittsburgh.
Neither one of them did. I'm telling you. I was glad to see both
Yeah,
of them leave.
neither one of those did. But when he went to the Jets, though, it's like they didn't have an offense coordinator he knew how to throw the ball.
But he didn't have an offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh either.
No, he didn't. Look, I'm
Yeah,
not going to argue that.
that's true.
I'm just telling you. It's Justin Fields in Chicago.
I think-
Justin
you know what, I
Fields in
don't think it's
Pittsburgh. Justin Fields.
We can't hear you. You're away from your computer.
But
I think that he's going to be a lot better with the Chiefs than the quarterback they actually had backing up Mahomes.
Look at
Really?
they call that
You would
the
take-
enemy.
Wait. You would take Justin Fields over Minshew?
Yeah.
No, because Minshew wouldn't have been the backup. It's the other guy that came in after Minshew
As a
got hurt.
backup?
That's who their backup would have been because once Minshew left and signed with Arizona, that was the backup, was the guy that played the last two games. He did not look that good. So, I mean, at least Justin Fields has been in the league and played in some games.
Towards him. And here.
And he's going to have a decent offensive coordinator and a good head coach. But this is his last stop. If he doesn't improve there, he won't play.
No, I think he'll get another chance at it. I don't think he'll be at the Chiefs very long. But I think Eric Bieniemy will do a great job of getting him right.
Or to say hi to him, but not like,
Learn from an
You
actual,
know, I
learn from
say
Andy
this-
Reid, learn from an actual OC, learn from a good organization what football actually is like. And I think Justin Fields has got a shot.
you see where he slid and both feet went
You know,
here.
here's the thing. Does anybody remember who the starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs was in Patrick Mahomes'
Alex
rookie year?
Smith.
Smith.
No,
You know what? And Andy Reid did something that no other coach does. He made him sit the whole year to learn the system. And that's what a lot of these quarterbacks like Justin Fields and you're seeing now. That's the reason they're having issues. Sam Darnold.
And that leads me to this question that I've been sitting here thinking of. We know the Raiders are going to draft Mendoza. Who is
No, you don't. You don't know that, Rod. You don't know that, Rod.
Are you moving the
for the
conversation?
most part? It's pretty much,
No, Rod, you don't know that for a fact that they're drafting Mendoza.
pretty
What does
much
that got to do with
it
Justin Fields?
seems like it's a consensus that's what we would say.
Who would you take, Justin Fields or Mendoza?
Oh, Mendoza. Mendoza can throw the ball.
I-
Coming out of college. That's weird.
But the main question I had was who would be a guy to bring in for the Raiders for Mendoza to learn behind?
What does that
Anthony
have to do with Justin
Richardson.
Fields?
All right, Anthony Richardson or Justin Fields, who would you take?
Oh, Justin Fields.
I'd take AR. I would.
No way. He quit on his team.
Yeah, I would.
That's dumb.
That is true. He did put on his team.
That's dumb as hell.
How do you
Dude,
like
the
Geno
man went
Smith back with the
4-2
Jets?
with
Geno
your team.
Smith with the Jets. Geno Smith with the Jets.
I think we've seen that
Full circle.
before.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd want to go
Wonder-
back there.
He didn't have a choice. I wonder which player.
Yeah, he got-
I wonder which player's going to punch him this time.
Oh my god. Old man rules.
His body's changing.
You know, Gino though, yeah, I don't understand it. I don't. I really don't. I don't know why the Jets would have him back. That's the key. Unless it's to be a scapegoat.
Well, who's the new head coach there? Remind me.
Raiders
It's still Aaron Glenn from last year.
for the Jets?
Oh, that's terrible. That's going to be terrible.
Yeah. And he still has the same people that he had last year, or they have the same people to throw to. They really haven't got. Have they got anybody at free agency?
You know
No,
what?
the
They've
Jets
been
made some
trading
moves,
mostly
actually.
everything away.
No, the Jets have made some moves.
I know they've made moves. Okay, I didn't know if they had any wide receivers they've gotten. That's why I was wondering.
Now, I don't think they've done anything on the receiving end, but they actually did. They did make some moves. They're low key sneak. The Jets actually have a really high ceiling and a really low floor.
Right.
Put your name on it. This podcast is boring me. Let's see you tomorrow night. Then. You can take it home.
We lost Corey again.
Has she ever told you no? Maybe once or twice. What is hanging out?
All right.
And he was like he was mad because we.
Why can I not just find what a team that he did?
Who are you looking for, Brandon?
I'm just trying to find what the Jets did because I seen some moves that they did and it was like sneaky.
That's what I was
Like,
pulling up.
sneaky
Give me
play. And I'm trying to figure out what they did like throughout all free agency.
Let me pull it up. I have it right here. The Jets We already talked about Geno Smith. They franchise tagging Brees Hall. They signed, re-signed.
Brees Hall. Did you see the wall after Brees Hall punched it when he found out they were franchise tagged him?
No, Kenny. I'm not even going to pronounce that last name. They signed him to 1 year deal. They brought in a fullback, Andrew Beck. They re-signed Jelani Woods, tight end. They're basically re-signing a lot of guys, but they brought in Dylan Parham, the offensive guard, Matt Mitchell, offensive line, edge, Kinsley Ignabar, edge, Joseph Asai, David.
That's a Texas guy. He's gonna be good.
DL David Onimeda on a 1 year deal. DL Tavondre Sweat acquired via the trade with the Titans. Linebacker Demario Davis signed a 2-year, $22 million deal. Michael Walker re-signed with the Jets. Nashawn Wright, cornerback. Safety Dane Belton. Safety Andre Cisco. And then they brought in Minka Fitzpatrick. That's
Oh yeah, I forgot they got Minka from the Dolphins. Yeah. So see, they've done a lot. They're going to be sneaky good. If Aaron Glenn is any kind of a coach, that's where it gets tricky. We don't know what he is as a coach. These defensive-minded, and we talked about this last night, Rod. These defensive-minded coaches are not doing well. Very, very few of them are doing well in the NFL. It seems like these offensive-minded coaches are running the league.
You're 100% right. I mean, the defensive coaches, and Saints are a bad example, but I'm going to use them anyway. When Sean Payton left, got retired, whatever, first call they made was keeping it in-house with Dennis Allen. What did Dennis Allen do? Nothing.
Oh, he
they went on. So, you're 100% right.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I like the Saints this year. I think the Saints are going to be sneaky good. I think the Saints might win the South.
They could. Their biggest acquisition was Travis Etienne or Adrian, however you want to say it.
That's not a blockbuster pickup for me. I don't like it.
What? Travis Etienne?
I don't like it.
I know, I remember.
That's a homer take by Rod.
No, I'm saying Alvin Kamara is on his last legs. He's older.
I think Alvin Kamara's done.
And you needed fresher legs and a proven running back in the league.
And how's Etienne a homer pick? He plays for Jacksonville, and he's done a great job.
He went to Rod. That's why he's referring to.
Oh, did he? Did he go there, Rod? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did, smartass.
But here's the thing, Rod.
For school.
He has not been good since like his second year. I just don't. He's not a good running back to me.
I disagree. I thought he had a decent season last year.
He did have a decent season last year. But I'm saying for needs, that was one of the bigger gets because Kansas City wanted Etienne.
I think the Jags will probably go after. Well, no, they won't. Somebody else is getting Jordan Love.
Yeah, he had 1,100 yards last year.
Yeah. But now he's going to the Saints, and I think he's going to have a struggle.
If the Saints get that offensive line right, dude, they got the quarterback. They have a running back. They got some receivers.
I agree.
You gotta put this on the wall now that they're
I agree, man.
Now they do have an aging defense. They lost Lattimore a couple years ago. Demario Davis, I think, is done. Cam Jordan, I think, is done. So I'm really curious to see what that defense is going to look like.
Cam Jordan's in free agency. He's off the team.
Yeah, but he's not been. Maybe a new team will refresh him a little bit, but Cam Jordan has not been Cam Jordan for at least 2 years now.
True. You're right.
Don't be WWE in my couch with it.
So, I mean, I'm excited about Kellen Moore though, because what they're going to do is they're going to get Travis Etienne out there in the open field.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. You're right.
And I think they got the quarterback right with Tyler Shuck.
That was probably the sneakiest pick that threw everybody off at number. I think he was picked at 40.
Yeah, here's the thing. Pittsburgh worked him out and then decided to go with Will Howard instead. And I'm like, what happened to Tyler?
All right. So, Dio, let me ask you this. With Mike Tomlin, was it Tomlin that can develop the quarterbacks, or was it the offensive coordinator, or a combination of the both? The wrong coach, and if so, do you think McCarthy will develop Howard?
Okay, so again, Brandon already brought this up. That is not McCarthy's quarterback. Okay, but here's the thing. Tomlin was a defensive guy, Rod. So that means our crappy offensive coordinators or quarterback coaches weren't very good.
Yeah, Tomlin was one of the few defensive coaches that could make it.
Yeah, true.
So,
and that's the problem. Tomlin set the bar too high for all these defensive coaches, and they're like, "This, oh, we got a defensive coach. He's going to be Tomlin," and no.
So what else you got for us, Rook?
Well, Corey is having technical issues, but I really wanted to get into a little bit of March Madness because I have a homer take that is not really surprising to anybody. Women's NCAA, Texas gonna win it all. Hook 'em horns, baby.
I can see that because they did defeat South Carolina for the SEC championship. And right now, the top teams are UConn, South Carolina,
Texas, UConn, and LSU.
LSU, yeah. I was going to put the North Carolina and Duke in there, but you really can't put them in there right now unless they get on that magical run. And here's
Texas
the thing.
is winning it all. Hook 'em horns. Let's go. My men play tonight. Dude, my men's basketball, we suck.
NC State, though, I mean, they're tough. Hey, I do want to talk about this. Florida State declined to go to the NIT. They lost by a point to Duke. Why would you not invite that team to come wreak havoc in your tournament?
Wait, what?
Florida State lost by 1 point to Duke in the ACC tournament.
Right.
Should have won. Okay, they lost to Duke, and then they were invited to the NIT. Okay? They declined, and I really felt that the field of 68, Florida State would have been a dangerous team this time of year.
They were playing some of the best ball in that ACC
Oh,
tournament.
dude.
I agree.
Did you? Well, what did Duke do to Clemson the next night, Rod?
They fried them. That's the only way. They fried them.
Yeah, your little Clemson
So
Tigers.
Florida
y'all
State's
got
not playing in the
blown.
tournament?
They decided not to go to the NIT. They weren't invited to the big one, so they declined the NIT, which I get because the coach and the players all felt that they could have beat probably a field of 60. Because they took Duke to an 80-79 game.
It was one of the best.
So
games
that's the
of
reason
tournament.
Texas is playing NC State? Because, like, we're in the bubble, right? That's considered the bubble, the
Well,
final
Florida
four,
State just didn't get invited,
or
so.
the last four or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're playing to get in. We play BYU if we win, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way how did that go?
But the problem is,
Yeah, right.
NC State they're a hot and cold team, and you don't know what you're going to get tonight. You may get an NC State that just doesn't miss a bucket. Or you may get an NC State that played in the tournament the other day that didn't look very good.
And see,
Oh, I got
here's
NC
the thing.
State blowing us out.
I don't know about that.
Will Wade for NC
Matter
State.
of fact, the game just came on.
Will
We've
Wade
lost
for
7 of the last 8.
Will Wade for NC State made a name on defense wreaking havoc at McNeese State. He's brought that same energy to North Carolina State. But there have been games that have not really panned out the way he wants. But come tournament 10, I wouldn't want to face a Will Wade coach team. Look at what they did to Clemson last year in the March Madness as a 12 seed.
Are you trying to sell me on NC State's going to beat Texas? Because I already said that.
No, I'm not selling you. I'm talking about Will Wade as a coach. Saying
Who's
that
that?
the coach for NC State. I'm saying he's probably one of the better young coaches in the game right now. Plays an aggressive style.
Oh,
Coaches
I
an
believe
aggressive
you.
style.
I haven't watched enough college basketball.
It wasn't a shot to sell you. It was a shot to say that the coaching is going to matter in this game.
Well, Texas men suck. Texas women's awesome. We're going to win it all. Nah, man, we have a chance. We do have a fighter's chance. We are the underdog. I'm rooting for us to win it. I have BYU beating both whoever wins. So whoever wins this game is going to get beat by BYU.
And that 6-11, any 6-11, 5-12, 7-10 matchup is normally one of these that if there's upset, they're going to run at least to the Sweet 16. It's been every year. So I wouldn't be so sold on BYU beating NC State or Texas, but the way they got that AJ kid at BYU's a tough team. So it will be an interesting matchup, though.
I guess.
I just think a lot of these teams are going to be knocked out early because I think NIL is about to show its ugly head in basketball. I think you're about to see some schools beating some teams they had no business beating. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah,
that's what I love about it.
One of the bigger upsets I'm looking at is High Point versus Wisconsin. I think High Point will beat Wisconsin.
Now let's
Yeah,
talk.
you gonna put a mohawk on that, Rod?
No, I'm not, but So let's see. Let me pull up some of the bracket here. One of the bigger 5-12 games, another 5-12 game that could be an upset is Vanderbilt versus McNeese. I mean, Vanderbilt started off hot. Let me see something.
Do what, Bird? I don't have Vanderbilt going very far. I got Villanova going further.
Can you hear?
No way. No way.
No way do I have Villanova?
Villanova is not going anywhere. That team is not the same team as old days.
I can hear you.
We can hear you, Ron.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Brandon can hear me.
Yes, Lynn is 15 minutes away. You're already late.
Come on, Dick.
It's not even in this one. They're on.
You don't think Villanova's going to go very far? I got Villanova going pretty far.
My bad, boys.
All right. I'm back. I had a technical issue. I can hear y'all. And I lost service.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Don't let it happen again, Rod.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like Villanova I don't like them in the tournament because I just don't think they're. I don't know, man. I think they're going to struggle. Who's their first game against? I apologize. I'm cooking and
I'm pulling it up. Hang on. First game is
I'm trying to find it.
Utah State.
So,
You,
I mean, I'm not saying that Utah State's a pushover by any means. You know?
Can't hear you. You're away from your computer.
Utah.
I said Utah State is not a pushover. I think they might struggle.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
Because who's the lineup possibly after that?
Arizona.
Then the winner of that game plays Arizona because Arizona's going to rout Long Island.
Oh, damn.
Good, right?
Yeah. So, like I said, Utah State's not a pushover. I think they could beat Villanova. They could, but I don't think the winner's going to beat Arizona, though.
Fuck no.
Well, then I got
So you got Villanova. You
I got Villanova.
you got
beating
Villanova going
Arizona.
past. Wow. Okay.
And then I have Villanova beating Arkansas.
I wouldn't be too
No,
sure
no,
about
no.
that.
I'm gonna say that Villanova could possibly get past Utah State, and that's gonna be it.
And then I have Villanova getting past Miami.
Are you getting Villanova all the way to the Final Four?
Then I
Are
have
you saying
Villanova. Then I have Villanova playing Kentucky.
Hey, Theo, help me out here.
Hey, what, Rod?
The Villanova team back with Raleigh Massimino.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Was it North Carolina they played? That was the epic game, or
Probably.
I cannot remember. Brandon's making Villanova look like that kind of run.
I make more misses.
I got Villanova and Florida going to the final. Going to the final.
No, no. You've been drinking already, sir.
No,
That was
he's been
great.
gardening way too much. I told him about that. It alters your mind.
It's gonna be UConn and Florida, Villanova and Kentucky.
UConn. What? What? UConn and Kentucky will be nowhere near that. Dude, stop it. Now you're messing with me.
Brandon, are you serious right now?
Yeah, I really do. Dude, I don't watch college basketball, man. I just picked some stuff.
You just picked all the perennial names from like the yesteryear. Oh my gosh, dude. Funny,
But
but not happening.
you never know. My bracket could be the one.
You're right. You never know, man. That is true about college basketball. You're right.
But you know what I do know? Unless Rod stands on my toes and takes my picks, I beat y'all in everything. So don't worry. Don't matter. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
All right.
All right, guys. This episode has been brought to you in part by Heaven Sent Hellbent Gear. Go to hshbgear.com. 15% off, promo code MARRIED. W Energy Styles Apparel and Dugout Mugs. I got something in my eyeball. I will catch y'all next time.
All right. See ya.
Chaos.